She thinks about Sonia's braids and the rush jobs, of pushing Derek out of her chair so someone else could take his place. How many times she'd done that just to keep her brother and friend smiling back at her. Jaylene reaches up and touches Akila's unfinished cornrows. Akila braces for a tug, a jerk backward into memory, but instead, there's just the warmth of Jaylene's fingers. It's the gentle relief of Jaylene scratching between her parts without messing up what's already been done. And with that comes a slow blossoming of past senses. The warmth spreads first, and then touch, sound, and then Akila gently settles into her past. Akila's on the couch, and a bad rom-com plays on the screen. On the floor, Jaylene leans their head back into Akila's lap as they look up at her. It's a week ago, Akila knows, a rare moment between hustles. She's not shocked by this moment, not confused by being suddenly thrust into it. Instead, the room slowly warms, pleasantly snug, as Jaylene reaches up and plays with Akila's hands, massages her hands because Akila did 4 heads of hair today and she's so ready for a nap. But I could just sit here and massage your head, you know? Oh yeah? Jaylene teases. And how much for that? Akila swats the side of Jaylene's head. Ow, come on, I'm just playing with you. But you don't gotta do that. You need to rest. Akila shakes her head. I'm not gonna charge you. And you sure you're good? Because I can get us some food. Jaylene shakes their head, and that's the first moment of confusion Akila feels. It's an alien reaction, and she runs through the list of other options. Or you said you wanted to go to the movies. We can just chill, Jaylene says. And no one says the word chill like Jaylene. No one who talks to Akila anyway. You don't gotta pay for food, or the movies, or nothing. You can get to snoring for all I care. Akila swats them again, and Jaylene laughs. I mean it. I'm good. You're good. You good now? Jaylene asks. Akila doesn't know how to answer that, but nods nonetheless. Jaylene's hands feel cool, the way Akila knows it'll feel when the sun finishes going down. I look like a fool, Akila says, reaching up and feeling her unfinished hair. Jaylene's hand touches hers, and she thinks about how many times Jaylene has checked in with her, told her she didn't have to do anything, spend anything, is surprised when the thought doesn't trigger another flash. That instead, it just feels good, feels like something Akila should have noticed a long time ago, should get to feel with more people than just her partner. She glances over at Auntie. No offense, but Auntie waves her off. Like I said, girl, it isn't about the money for me. I didn't finish your head, so you don't owe me money. She pulls the money from earlier out of her pocket and puts it on the end table, patting it. Here's your refund. I made my point. She glances between the two teenagers, and I could think of somebody that'll finish that old head of yours for free. Jaylene looks away from Auntie. That soft, kind memory hasn't been one of Auntie's tricks, had it? Akila almost speaks, but her phone buzzes. Two texts from Tiana. She swallows the lump in her throat that threatens to smother how nice Jaylene's hands felt. Could you, please? Jaylene kisses her on the forehead while pulling the phone gently out of her hands, the thing that Akila hadn't quite gotten the strength up to asking. Of course.